In this tutorial, we are going to learn variables and one inbuilt function which is user input. Let's begin. Let's see what is variable and why do we need them. Let's understand through an example. Let's say I want to add these two big numbers. I have added these two big numbers and I have got a big output. Now I want to find out the average. For that, what I have to do is again I have to manually enter these two big numbers. It is taking too much time. So what I can do is I can store these big numbers inside a small variables. Let me show you how. I'm creating a variable called a and I'm storing a big number inside that variable. If I hit enter, did you see that we are not getting any output because the number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 has been stored inside the variable a. Again, I'm creating one more variable called b and I am storing the big number inside it. Now I can do all kind of operations with these two variables. Did you see that we got the output? Now I can do subtraction, I can do multiplication, I can do all kind of operations. So that is why we need variables. Actually, what happens behind the scene is whenever we create a variable like this in our computer's memory, one box will be created like this and it will be given the name of that particular variable. Then the assigned value will be stored inside this particular box. And again, if you go and create one more variable like this, again one more box will be created and the value will be stored inside this particular box. So this is how variable works. Let me show you one more interesting thing. I have assigned 10 to the variable a and 20 to the variable b. Now what I am doing is I am adding a and b. I got 30. Now I am assigning new value to the variable a. Let's say I am assigning 50 to the variable a. Now again I am adding a and b. Just go for a guess. What will be the answer? Will I get 30 or 70? We will get 70 because let me show you what happens. Whenever we assign a new value to the existing variable, the old value will go away and the new value will be stored inside this particular box. So this is what happens. And the one more thing is we can store any type of data to a variable. For example, we can store integer, we can store float numbers, we can store strings, we can store any type of data to a variable. So that's all about variables. Now let's move to the next topic. Now I want to introduce the input function. Let's see what input function does. For example, I want to collect details from others. So how can I collect? Let me show you an example. It will be clear for you. So first I'm creating a variable called name and I'm using input function. Inside the input function, I am entering, please enter your name. So after executing this line, what will happen is it will ask us to enter our name. Let's see. Did you see that it is asking us to enter the name? So let me enter my name. Let's say Jack, and let's print it. Did you see that we got Jack? So this is how input function helps us to collect data from others. Now let's collect some more details. Let's say I want to collect their age also. So in that case, we have to create a variable called age and we have to use input function. Then inside the input function, we have to enter, please enter your age. Actually, this is optional. It is not necessary to write this, please enter your age, please enter your name. You can leave it as it is, not an issue. So it is asking us to enter our age. Let's say 25. Now let's print it. That's it. So this is how input function helps us to collect details from others. Alright, in the next tutorial, we are going to write a small program by using the things which we have learned so far.